Oh, we're live now. There you go. Sorry. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. We are going to go through the RX and Elite workouts this evening. And we're just going to get straight into it. We're going to start with the RX Workout 2, which is going to be into the upside down. So we're going to follow me over this way. Okay, so this is going to be a 17-minute time cap. This is for the RX males. It's 4 rounds of 400-meter row each. We have 2 rowers set up, 25 synchro toes to bar, 30-foot handstand walk for athlete 1, and then a 30-foot handstand walk for athlete 2. So the flow of this workout is going to be, both partners will begin on the rower, sound of 3, 2, 1, go. Athletes will begin rowing. They cannot leave the rowers until both athletes have finished the row distance. Once they've completed the row distance, they're going to make their way down the competition floor. It's a long walk. And they will complete their 25 synchro toes to bar. All toes to bar must be facing back to the rowers. Once they've completed their 25 synchro toes to bar, athlete 1 will begin their 30-foot handstand walk behind the red line. They will walk on their hands. They must complete this in 15-foot sections. The first 15-foot section is marked by the blue tape, and then continue until they completely cross the second red line. Once that athlete is completed, athlete 2 can begin their 30-foot handstand walk, and they will go all the way up, complete section 1, and complete section 2. That completes the first round. They will go back to the rowers together and then complete a further 3 rounds of that sequence. Once they've completed their final rounds, they've done their row, done their toes to bar, athlete 1 has passed the line, athlete 2 is coming. Once athlete 2 is crossed, they will run to the start mat, which is going to be back over this line here, sorry team, and we will take time. Cool. That workout is the same for the RX females, however the row distance is 350 meter row. We're then going to progress on to the Elite Workout 2 into the upside down. So the athletes will begin on the rowers again. This workout is 4 rounds for time, 400-meter row each, 30-foot unbroken handstand walk for athlete 1, 30-foot unbroken handstand walk for athlete 2, 25 synchro toes to bar, 30-foot handstand walk for athlete 1, 30-foot handstand walk for athlete 2. 17-minute time cap. So this workout, both partners begin on the rower, sound of 3, 2, 1, go. They will begin rowing. Once they've completed the row distance, make their way to the red line. Athlete 1 will kick up behind the line, complete their 30-foot unbroken handstand walk. Their hands must be clearly over the red line. This will give the cue for athlete 2, who will complete their unbroken handstand walk. And then they will head to the rig, facing out to the start mat. They will complete their 25 synchro toes to bar. Once they've completed their 25 synchro toes to bar, athlete 1 kick up, complete their 30-foot handstand walk. Once they're clearly over the red line, athlete 2 will complete their 30-foot handstand walk. Once athlete 2 is over, they will move to the rowers and begin the next round. They will continue this sequence for 4 rounds. Once they're on their last round, athlete 1 has completed their handstand walk, or their final handstand walk, sorry. Athlete 2 is completing their final handstand walk. They will run over. Time will be taken. Sorted. Lovely. Cool. This workout is the same for the Elite females. The flow is the same. The only difference being it's a 350 meter row. Cool. We'll move on to the next workout. So we're going to do bend and snap. It's alright. I got it. Cool, you guys are here? Start behind there. Okay, so we're looking. Running stuff, isn't it? There's a lot of cool stuff actually. We've tried to go heavy on the old production, so we'll see. Yeah, just anyway. It's fine. That's cool. Come on, back on. Awesome, cool. Okay, so we're now going to crack on. We're going to look at RX workout 4, which is Hell's Bells. So this is a 16-minute time cap. This workout is 4 time. It's 30 bar muscle-ups, 30 synchro kettlebell hang snatches, 30-foot synchro overhead walking lunge, 1K ski plus farmer's hold, and then 30-foot synchro overhead walking kettlebell lunge, 30 synchro kettlebell hang snatch, and then finishes with 10 synchro bar muscle-ups. So we'll go through the flow of this workout. So at the call of 3, 2, 1, go, both athletes will enter the field of play and make their way towards the rig. Athletes can split the first set of bar muscle-ups. The non-working athlete must remain behind or at the back of the rig. They can switch and split the reps how they like. Once they've completed their 30 bar muscle-ups, they will move to the kettlebells and they're going to perform 30 synchro kettlebell hang snatch. Once they've completed, all kettlebell hang snatch must be performed facing back to the start mat. Once they finish that, they're going to perform their 30-foot synchro overhead walking lunge, which will need to be done in 15-foot sections. On you go. First section being the blue line, that's a rep, and then finishing back over the red line. Done. Once they get the ski and farmer's hold, one athlete will be positioned on the ski erg, the other athlete will be standing facing the ski erg. The athlete who is skiing can only touch the handles once the kettlebells are up and off the floor and in a nice straight position at the side of the body. The athletes can switch as often as they like. Kettlebells go down, change over, kettlebells up, can begin skiing. Once they've completed their 1,000 meters, they're going to head back down. They're now going to be facing down towards the rig. They're going to complete their 30-foot synchro overhead walking lunges. Once they get here, they must face the start mat again, perform their 30 synchro kettlebell hang snatch. Once they've completed their 30 synchro kettlebell hang snatch, they will move and they will finish 10 synchro bar muscle-ups. All bar muscle-ups must be done facing the start mat. Once they've finished their 10 synchro bar muscle-ups, they will run back to the start mat. Where their time will be taken. That is the RX workout 4, Hell's Bells. For the elites, lost it. Very, very similar. The only difference being the number of muscle-ups. The flow is the same. We have 40 muscle-ups at the start, split however. Yeah, I know, I'll jump over that. So we're going to jump workout 5 and we'll come back to that in a minute. And we're going to move to workout number 6, which is called On Thin Ice, which I was very proud of. Came up with that myself. So, on thin ice, what's going to happen here? Okay, we have for max reps, and the reps that we're going to count are the synchro line-facing burpees. Okay, the other work is just a buy-in. So there's going to be 5 rounds of 90 seconds on, 60 seconds off between rounds. They need to do 12 synchro, for the RX, 12 synchro pull-ups. For the elites, it'll be 12 synchro chest to bar, and then 12 synchro thrusters, and in the remaining time, they will perform max synchro line-facing burpees. How this is going to flow? It's the same for both categories. At the call of 3, 2, 1, go, athletes will enter the field of play. They will complete their synchro chest to bar pull-ups or pull-ups. All moves must be performed facing the numbers or the original start mat. Once they've completed their synchro pull-ups, they will move to the bars. All thrusters must be completed facing the start mat, or sorry, the lane numbers in this setup. Both athletes must face the same way. Once they have completed their 12 synchro thrusters, they will move to the middle box in front of the blue line, where they will perform in the remaining time max synchro line facing burpees. When the round is called time, they will stop, make their way back to the rig, where they will have a 60-second window to recover and reset, and the process will go again. We'll repeat this so we complete 5 rounds total, the exact same flow each time, and we are scoring burpees only. And that will conclude workout 6 on thin ice. For workout 5, cool, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't have exact things, but yeah, we can do the process. Yeah, that's fine. Do that then. That works for me. We good? Yeah, that's good. Cool. So we're jumping about a little bit, but we're going to go just quickly cover RX WOD 5. This will be done on the floor, but we're here. We're going to use this one. So this workout is for max weight. Plus 1 hang snatch in a athlete 2 in a 5-minute window is going to perform an unbroken complex of 1 clean plus 1 hang clean. Alright, so what will happen, call it 3, 2, 1, go. Both athletes are allowed to enter the field of play and begin loading the barbell. Once the barbell is loaded, the athlete who is not lifted must step out of the platform, and then that athlete will have 5 minutes to establish 1 snatch plus 1 hang snatch. They must keep the barbell within their lifting platform. Bigger than this, don't worry, but they must keep it within their lifting platform. The second athlete can help change plates. Okay. Before any attempt, you must clearly state to your judge the weight you are going for. That is on you. Okay, it's not up to the judge to count. They will check, but it's on you to let them know what you are attempting. Cool. At the 5-minute mark, the top successful lift will be recorded. So 1 minute rest. At this point, we'll strip the bar back down. We'll reset the floor, and then athlete 2, 3, 2, 1, go. We'll enter the field of play. The other athlete can help load the bar. Full or power. At the 5-minute complex, at the end of 5 minutes, we'll record the top score. Workout will be done. For the elites, this is going to be slightly different. It'll be clear on the day and performed at floor. If we imagine this lane 1, and then here we have lane 2, and then here we have lane 3, and it will continue all the way up the hall, okay, to lane number 10. Cool. What we're going to do You will be instructed. You have 5 seconds to prepare. Okay, so it'll be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. Your 20-second window will begin. You must lift in that 20-second window. You will have one attempt. At the end of that 20-second window, time, or there'll be a clear beep. You'll then have a 5-second transition. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. They'll have a 20-second window to perform their lift, and we will continue on that form. That sequence will continue until you've had 3 attempts at your lift. Partner 1 has to do 1 hang plus 1 hang snatch, and then partner 2 will have to do 1 clean plus 1 hang clean. Cool. Stand by for 1 sec. To cover these again, we'll brief them. It is all in your info pack. You will be able to read through them. We highly recommend you do. Read through the flows very clearly. They're all in there. Read through the movement standards very clearly. It's all in there. And if you do have any questions before the event, you can come and speak to myself or Simon, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks guys for tuning in. Have a good one, and we'll see you over the weekend. Cheers.